Hello everyone. Some of you may recognize this. It is the Street Art Sketchbook. I was working in this for Glue Book January 2020, and I did stop because of the copyright issues. I have since, I've kind of finished it. I finished it for now. How's that? I've finished it for now. And it is altered enough that I think I am just going to go ahead and do a flip through so you can see what's happened to this book and kind of give it a close, end of the chapter kind of thing, so you can see what happened to this book before I put it away for now. All right, so this is the Street Art Sketchbook, and it is out of print. I did contact the publisher. The publisher is no longer. They have transferred publishers now. And the new publisher, the new people that are in charge of the copyright and the book have not returned any. They're not communicating at all. Tried many times. Many people have tried. So that it was a dead end. So I had started using this in my live streams, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun because I was asking people, what do you want me to put on this page? Should I put this? Should I put that? And it was a great big debate, and people were voting. It was a lot of fun. But I did have to stop using it because I realized that the copyright on here was so strict that recording was prohibited. So I stopped. But like I said, it's so altered now, and it is out of print, and I don't think they really care. And I'm just going to do a flip through so you can see what happened with this book. All right. It is out of print. And that's a image I put in here. This is a color and draw with graffiti kind of book. I decided that I wasn't going to use paint or pens or anything, that I wanted to use this as a collage book. So I'm not really using it in the way it was meant to be used, but it's a really cool book. All right. Here's the copyright. When I started using it, people really enjoyed looking at this book, and they had bought up all the copies that were available at the time. And I have noticed that there are a few copies out there at this moment, but of course they won't last very long. Like I said, I am finished with this for now. And there's some images in here that I don't know if I really want to put in here, but I'm going to stop for now, and I'm going to reserve the right to come back later and add some more if I am so inclined. Here's the school bus page. This one was on my live streams a few times. I started working on this, trying to think of going through my images, looking for things that I could put in the windows, and these are the ones that got picked. I think I've added this one after the fact and these two, but these were pretty much planned at the time. I did spend a little bit of time. Here's another image that I'm not sure if I'm going to use, but I'll have it there for next time I look at it, and maybe I'll decide I want to glue it in. So I did spend some time finishing up the book. I had placed some images inside that I thought might work. And so the book was full of images on each of the pages. And so I decided for part of my glue book January, I would sit in front of the TV and just decide what I was actually going to glue in and just do it. So I have glued in quite a bit of stuff since you've seen it last. Here's the famous page. This one, I think everybody will remember the most. I spent the most time on it. It was a debate on what was going to come out of the toilets. I found this image in a magazine at the library, and I saw it was one of the cast-offs from the library, and I saw this image and I knew I had to buy the magazine just for this image, just for this page, and she works perfectly in here. And I put a little dinosaur here so that they're looking at each other. I found some images after I stopped using this book. This image is new, and this one is new. I was going to use this. I need something to come out of this toilet, but I don't really like the way that looks, so I might put him down here because you can see him better there. I think there needs to be just a little bit more stuff. Something needs to come out of the toilet here. And so this one, I still need to find stuff for it. And in the back of my mind, as I'm going through my images, I will be thinking about things that could go on this page. This, I think, is the most famous page of the whole entire book, only because I spent the most time with it. People had the most to say about it. Votes on what was going to come out of the toilets and what could be seen and what couldn't be seen and what made sense. So I remember Barb Owen commenting about this page, and I was very surprised that she had been paying attention to this book as I was doing it. So, most famous page. So that's what's ever happened to that one. I think I did this one on a live stream, and no, I don't live stream anymore. Too complicated now. This one I think I did on a live stream too. I found this banana. Really liked the banana. Glued it in right away. Knew that it had to be on this page. And then it was a debate. What do I put with the banana? The banana's obviously going to prom or something. What do I put with the banana? So I found a dress and decided to put a monkey head so that they look like they're going together. I don't know where the dog came in. I just kind of liked the way it looked. So, and I think it needs some more stuff. Some little details, I think. I've added quite a bit of stuff. I had spent a couple years just collecting images and putting them on the pages. Things that might work. Large things, because I don't usually work this large. So large images that I thought were cool, I decided to put in this book. So there was a lot of stuff in the pages, and I had some hard decisions to make as gluing stuff in. Do I really want this one or do I want that one? This one's kind of boring. Still looking for some more stuff. I think I need some more chickens on this page. It is a nice place to keep images that I like. Larger images, just for a place for them. Like I said, I don't usually work this large, so the large images that are really cool, I really don't have a place to put them. So it was nice to have a place to put them. I think this one was done on a live stream too. I had this flamingo, and I decided to put the legs on the flamingo, and then there was the egg and the fry pan, and then I added the rest of this stuff later. I don't know why I added a dog. He probably needs an egg here too. Some of them are not really organized like a collage. I just kind of glued things down, which is fine. It's a whale tail here. But at least I have these images someplace that I can enjoy them later. And they're not going to get bent up and mangled in a box or whatever. And I'll keep this book on my shelf and look at it when I want to. And then I can add images too that I think I might want to add at a later date. I think I did this one too on a stream, but glued it in later. This was one of those large images. I really liked it, but where do you use it? Didn't do anything to that page. That was another large image I wanted to use, so I thought it was cool. Another blank page. I did this one on live stream. Remember everybody saying, yeah, that he needs to go flying out of the prison. And the dog was perfect because he's looking up. Prison Break. This one I did on my birthday, 2020. I like cats, so I decided to do the cat lady and put as many cats as I possibly could on this page. There's a lot of cats here. Yep, that was my birthday page. This book is really cool, a bit of color to it. You can add things to it. It was nice to have something on the page, and then I could just add the images to the painted pages. A faucet on here that I never added anything with. Some of them are pretty blank. This is another one I was doing on the live stream, and everybody decided that the Coke bottle needed to be tilted because she looks like she is popping out of the Coke bottle. This one I did on a live stream too. I just put the cross your fingers hand. This was done about the time that Australia had those horrible fires going on. And so this is the Sydney Opera House, and so the crossed fingers was all I could do at that point. That was just a horrible time. Blank pages. Hollywood. Didn't do a lot with. Blank page. This was another one that we discussed how it's going to go together, and this is how it ended up. Kind of crazy. This one I added a few things to as well. Did this one on a stream. You can't find the streams anymore because of the copyright. I took those videos down. So sorry you can't see those streams. This one I also did on a stream. And that is it. So this is just a regular, it's a color book kind of thing. Like I said, it's out of print, so it's really hard to come by. And the few copies that are out there at this moment are probably going to be gone. But you can just use one of your old coloring books. I know a lot of people were doing coloring books. I'm sure people have coloring books that they've started but haven't finished. The craze is kind of over at this point. And so what do you do with those half-finished books, or even those books that you didn't even do anything with? You can use them as a collage book. So here I just collaged down some images on this page. This is not, I only did 2 pages in here. Here's the other page that I did. This one has some rubber stamps, some napkins, some collage, some pencil, but it's just a coloring book. It's just a regular coloring book that you can just add images to. You already have a base for, something that's going on. Just add a couple images. And I probably will do a little bit more in this book as well. But, just an idea. If you want, to do something with those books that you've started, but don't really want to spend the time to color them in, this is a great way to use images and to use the pages that you don't think you're going to color. It's just giving you some ideas. So, yep, that is the Street Art finale. I won't be showing that book again. It was really a fun project to do. But it is done for now. For now, it is done. I'm calling it done. I may go back to it and I may not. So that is it. I hope that those people that were wondering about what happened to this book get to see the video and get to see the finished book. And I'm sorry to those people that have never seen this one before that the videos are no longer able to be seen. The copyright is very strict, and so just can't do it. So sorry about that, but it was a really cool project. And doing it in a color book is a great option for those people that want to do something similar. All right, so hope you're having a good Glue Book January. Thanks for watching.